And we are live. Okay, here we go. Back for week 2 of the 2025 season. Jake Micah here. It is Trainwreck Sports game time. Madden 2025. We're playing. We're into the next year. We're into 2025. We had a crazy game a couple nights ago, Monday night, late night, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in overtime, 29-23. It was quite a game, quite an affair, honestly. Threw a couple picks. That was on me, getting used to this game. I've only been playing college football to start this year, but so this game I was a little rusty to start, but we pulled it through 1-0. We got the Browns this week. As you can see here, the whole AFC East won all their games. The Browns lost last week. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Let's look at the I'll give you guys, if you weren't watching the other night, I'll give you guys a little bit of the breakdown of the stats and everything else. Josh, first in the league in passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. My fault. But the rushing is what he did. 6 for 96. Okay, so I have Tyler Algier now. We don't have James Cook. I'll get to that. It's not because I don't want. This is not me. It's not a take of mine that I think they should get rid of James Cook or anything like that. I just had to do it because we picked up this man, Jonathan Allen, who, if you saw my tweet the other day, I did this trade Monday night. And then Tuesday, Shefty or Rap Sheet or whoever is reporting that he wanted a trade, put it out the next morning. So I kind of told the future. That's really what happened there for a minute. So that was huge. So we picked him up. We had to trade James Cook for it. So that's why we got Algier, made a move for him. It is what it is. We got Justin Simmons on this defense. We got Greg Newsome. We got Josh Downs on this team. I made some moves. in the offseason. We're trying to win a Super Bowl here. Isn't that the whole goal? Isn't that the goal? That's what we're doing. Let's look around the league quick, though. Let's see what the schedule looks like. So, yeah, 29-23, as we said. Last week, here's some of the results. Just take a, like we said, Dolphins, smackdown. Patriots, smackdown. Jets, weird game. But we don't have a lot of national games. We got the Browns, 1 o'clock. What are the national games? Steelers, Ravens, huge. All right. We got people piling in here. Let's get to it. It's time. Time to face the Browns. I think we can take the Browns, man. We'll simulate strategy. I think we can do this. All right. I do have some stuff today. Like the other night, I was really trying to test this out, see how it worked, see how we get there. All right, we're gonna do this too, actually, guys. Just so you know, not the 2000s. I do want to try this. Oh no. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. We're gonna roll with that. Do want to just the other night I was tired. I just wanted to get it out, but I didn't. I was like, the whole initial thing of this is to, we can talk about whatever. Throw in the comments whatever you want to talk about, whatever sports topic, wrestling, anything else. I started way later this game than I planned to. I wanted to watch Dynamite. So I'm gonna probably have Dynamite on my phone. I'll probably talk about Dynamite. Maybe one of our Trainwreck friends will pop in here. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'm locked in on week 2. We gotta focus on week 2. I'll get game audio on this eventually, but for now, we gotta stick to Tarico and Olsen. Just imagining them, I guess, or let's just gotta trust me here. And this beautiful music we have in the background, royalty-free music we can play here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and X. We are streaming everywhere right now. All right, time to get going here. Duvernay with the return. Ooh. So Jonathan Allen wants a trade. Jair Alexander wants a trade. Myles Garrett wants a trade. Everybody wants a trade. What's his name? Matthew Stafford wants a trade, apparently. Well, I don't know if Matthew Stafford, it actually doesn't seem like Matthew Stafford wants to be traded. But it seems like the Rams are like, Matt, it's time, buddy. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to miss James Cook, man. Got stuck here. I'm going to miss James Cook. I'm hoping it makes it worth it on the defense, because that defense, it was atrocious last game. If you weren't watching last game, I didn't address it enough. Didn't address it enough. So needed to get Jonathan Allen in there. Got rid of T'Vondre Sweat, who I had picked up too. We were wheeling and dealing. It's Madden, guys. Come on. Trying to win a Super Bowl in Madden at least. We got to feel good about this going into the season. We're rolling right now, though. We're rolling. Thanks, everybody, tuning in. Thank you, Batavia Downs. Everybody wants to trade in the NFL right now. It's kind of crazy. It's like the Oprah meme coming to life. I'm not really locked in right now, as you can see with this third down. Ooh. 4th and 2 at my own 33. Let's get crazy. Easy. Maybe it's the Kincaid game here. So if I were the Bills, I mean, there's so many options of splash trades you could make, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good PR wise. Bills fans, like if you're a Bills fan right now, as we all are, probably watching, sitting here, do we want them to make a move? Do we not? Maybe that's something I should run tomorrow. I kind of want to know, like, where are we at now as we get into tomorrow? Like the draft season, free agency, guys. Looking at my calendar here, we are now 2.5 weeks until the free agency period starts. The combine starts tomorrow. Like this stuff's gonna start moving real quick. And we're going to find out, what do you want to do? Do you want to take a chance and take a swing at a guy? A la Stephon Diggs, a la Von Miller? That moves that the Bills have made in the past? Oh, Ray Davis. Now we just got to punt. Sloppy drive. That's okay, though. Shit. Oh, that might be good, actually. Oh, that's tough. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, quick timeout. Who is that quarterback? Is that Deshaun? I don't think it is. I guess I should look at their roster. Oh, Chubb. Let's see what we're dealing with these brownies. Oh, Jalen Milroe at quarterback for the Browns. Jalen Milroe. Browns fans, would you be happy with Jalen Milroe? I don't know, man. Nick Chubb, Judy, Terrace Martin. Oh, not a great receiving core. And Njoku's there. And Njoku's an 89. I don't know if he's an 89, man. Not a good defense besides Garrett and Ward. Thornhill's actually gone now. He's a free agent. All right, so we're dealing with Jalen Milroe. That was a nice run for them. We gotta lock in. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting debate. I think Mike and I talked about it last night on the Pay the Bills podcast, and I think we're both in the vein of, if it's time, this is the year to make a trade. You've got the cap space for the first time. We'll take that penalty. You've got the cap space really for the first time. And this is the window. Josh turns 29 and Njoku cooking us. Josh turns 29 in May. right? This is no longer talking about we're building a contender, we're building a Super Bowl team, we're building this, we're building that. It's time to it's got to be built. This is the year. And I'm not trying to put any pressure on the Bills like this more than they've been under plenty of pressure, right? Like I don't think I'm putting any unnecessary pressure on this year, but look at this. Let's just be honest about big picture what the stakes are this year. We know how the playoffs thing is gone. On top of that, Josh Allen, MVP, defending his MVP year. Let's look at the contenders they have to deal with. Baltimore wants revenge on them, feels like they're the best team in the NFL, feels like they have unfinished business. So that's going to be annoying, right? Kansas City thinks it's going to be their revenge year, thinks next year's theirs. So the Bills, this is not like set up for some storybook Bills thing. Like, they're contending with a lot of other teams who are going to be equally as motivated. Not that everybody isn't motivated to win the Super Bowl every year, but I think these three teams realistically can all beat each other at any given time. And I don't think, we had at least me, and I'm sure the fan base felt it too. All these extreme nerves. Oh, Benford, you gotta pick that, bro. All these extreme nerves going into the Baltimore game, right? Like, damn, man. Are we going to lose to Baltimore? Are we going to be third place? Third place sucks. The bronze medal sucks. Nobody wants the bronze medal. And at least in the Olympics, you win to get the bronze medal. No one wants third place, though. No one wants to be in the loser game. I'd always rather win silver than bronze, because at least you're there. Oh, no. That was a bad update. That was really bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't trade for Jonathan Allen. Now I'm out. Torn labrum. He's going to be out for a minute, bro. Well, the Browns just cooked me on the opening drive, so. But as we go on. I just think, as much as the narrative wants to be, and rightfully so, they've been there all these times. As much as the narrative is going to be Kansas City is going to make it to the championship, Kansas City always makes it, like, why should we think anything else, blah, 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 whatever. I really believe Buffalo, Kansas City, Baltimore can all beat each other. We can't, I think Joe Burrow is amazing. I don't think we can necessarily count on him and count on that team to back him up. If he was in another organization, this is no shade to Bengals fans, but they're just cheap. They don't spend money the way that you should as an organization. And so I can't put them in that. I'm not going to go on a soapbox about them, but Ray Davis. There we go. Come on, Ray. See this dude. If they just added the red helmet, look at how fresh this looks with the all whites. Like, the Stormtroopers are sick, but look at this. It's beautiful. Oh, come on. We're skating now. Come on, man. They didn't give me that. Well, we'll take the first down. So, yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I think it's really close, even though Kansas City continues to get it done, because they got the greatest coach, or one of the greatest coaches of all time, and they know how to win, especially in the clutch, right? But I think these teams can all beat each other. And so what are the margins here? The margins are very thin, right? 3-point loss. Kansas City. That's all it was. We're going to give this a little boost. End of the first quarter, down 7. We're moving the ball, though. 3-point loss to Kansas City. You beat Baltimore. Like, it is a tough ceiling to crack at this point. So what have you done that you haven't? What can you do that you haven't been able to do or haven't tried in recent years to get over this hump? And the move was Von Miller, man. The Von Miller move was, hey, we're trying to do this. And then he gets his ACL torn, man. It just happens. But I think, and I hope, I trust Brandon Beane, whatever they decide to do this offseason. I think no matter what happens, we're going into next season looking at the Bills roster and like, damn, they improved a ton. They filled a lot of holes. Does that mean they're making a splash play? No, not at all. But they're going to add a lot to this roster, whether it's a lot of intermediate moves, which is kind of like they did when they add. Remember when I'm going to look this up. I'll look it up later. The year they added Cole Beasley, John Brown, we're thinking like, okay, maybe, maybe like they're not going big game hunting, but these are two intermediate guys. They can grab them. And the thing is, the class isn't great this year, but like, what if those are like, they could sign a bunch of above average guys. They just need to add talent to this team. They need a ton of talent. It's no indictment. It is an indictment on guys, especially on the defensive side of the ball, where I think you can get, I honestly think they could pick up a player at every position and get a guy to compete. That's no shade to Milano and Bernard at the linebacker position either. I think they're the most safe, but I think they've gotten away with, Dorian Williams, who's, let's admit it, been a project for this time right now. And then a bunch of random old vets. Nick Morrow. Like, nobody to ride home about. Like, they could improve on that position. The defensive line, Mike and I talked about at length last night. We know where they can improve there. That's why you're talking about Jonathan Allen. You're talking about Myles Garrett. You're talking about Max Crosby. We know that. I'm not a Rasul Douglas fan, so I think they need a second cornerback. So they can pick talent up anywhere. They have so many options and they have money. Do you go for a big fish, or do you just fill holes and feel like you can get that? I'm interested. I'm interested to see what they do. Because filling holes, at least. Come on, Kincaid. Because if you don't go for the big fish, and let's say it's a 3-for-1 for a big fish, where we're, instead of one really good asset, you got 3 solid, solid to, above average assets instead of a stud. Instead of Myles Garrett, you get Khalil Mack, and you get, what's the penalty? Roughing the kicker? There's Myles Garrett. Maybe that's a sign. It's going to be Myles Garrett. Maybe you sign Khalil Mack for the year, and then maybe you sign, I don't know, one of these corners out there, or a safety. You pick up Thornhill, or you sign Javon Holland maybe, or you trade for Javon Holland, like something like that, and you add to your linebacker room. Like, there's options where you don't just go nuclear and go get Myles Garrett, right? But damn, getting Myles Garrett would be fun, and it'd be splashy. And if you're Brandon Beane, who, let's be honest, guys, it's a narrative we're starting up. Look at the last couple of first-round draft picks. Haven't been great. Hasn't worked out yet. Kaiir Elam, not a great look. Kincaid, sophomore slump. I think he'll be better next year. I think, of course, he's going to be better next year. But was that the guy they needed there? I don't know. Keon, we talked at length about Keon too early. But, hey, if they would have traded that first-round pick for a guy who could impact the team more than they have the last 2-3 years, I know it's hindsight 2020, and that's fair. But now we're talking about the 2025 offseason. Do you do the same thing? Or do you take your swing again and say, I'm getting these people off my ass. Here's the move I'm going to make. And we'll see what happens now. I think my thing is all messed up because I brought this dude in, actually. My defense is messed up. Somewhere it's messed up. Yes, that is, and this. Okay. I was like, what is going on out here? Having some OBS difficulties at the moment. Let's see what's going on here. Come on here. I can't. It is just it's not wanting to move it over. Okay, now we're good here. Okay, we're back. Don't know what happened there, but we're good. Computers, man. Technology. What can you do? Jalen Merrill's dicing me up a little bit here, though. Oh, my God. Actually, Nick Chubb is. So, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm inclined to think he's going to make a big move to get people off his ass. But it's risky. Is he willing to take on that risk? I think the time's now. Whether it's Crosby, whether it's Garrett, whether it's Jair Alexander, whoever it is, Tarvarius Ward, whoever they decide to go get. Maybe it's time. We'll see, man. I'm inclined to believe they're making a big move with one of these, one of these first 3 picks they have in the first and 2 second-round picks. I'm inclined to believe they're going to make a big move. It's time for AEW Dynamite here as well now. Hangman Page is going. He's running out to the ring. We love Hangman here. Oh, I almost threw a pick. There we go. All right, we might realistically have to think about a field goal here, but we'll see. I thought he was still going. No. Oh, that's bad. That hurts. Bastards. Bastards. There we go. Oh my God. All right, we got to get something out of this. Still have a timeout here too. We go once for the end zone. Oh. Okay. Oh, Hangman's yelling now. Hangman's yelling. All right, we're about to go to halftime. Down by 7. This is crazy. Jonathan Allen, who we just traded for, got hurt. Out for who knows how long with a torn labrum. Not good. Let's say AEW Dynamite, Watch Along, and Madden 25 franchise with. All right, second half, time to lock in. Oh, here comes Maxwell Jacob Friedman here. Oh boy, what has he got? He's got like a bloody shirt. This is weird. Oh, we got halftime updates? All right. Oh, Cam Ward's on the Jets. Okay. Dolphins beating them. Interesting. Interesting. What beasts these two are, man. By that I mean Hangman Page and MJF. They're talking their shit, man. All right, let's get it. Yeah, we gotta stop Milrow, man. Oh yeah, Brian Anger's the punter now. That's one thing. All right, Cam Ward, Shador Sand. I don't think there's a great quarterback out there this year. It's no shade to these guys. I just don't. I think it's teams just need quarterbacks every year, but it doesn't feel like Shador or Ward or oh no, Christopher Daniels is down bad, bro. He's down so bad right now. Oh, that sucks. I just don't believe in this quarterback class really. I think it's actually a perfect draft class. I don't know what I'm just gonna have to blitz, I think. I think it's actually a perfect draft class for the Bills because it's D line centric and secondary centric. It's everything they need centric. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. I think they trade it. I think they trade that pick if they can and get a guy. Let's go. Come on. On my stream. I'm gonna have to go backwards here and be a second behind. Sometimes you gotta do that. It's a beautiful thing about the internet now. All right, we forced one. Blitzing. Blitzing's the answer against Jalen Milrow. That's what we're seeing here. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. I want this to look better. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I don't know what's going on with the stream, but I'll get that figured out next time. It's 21-14. I took a penalty here. It's the third quarter, and we've got 7:57 left right now. I'll keep giving you guys updates there. Don't know why it's not showing up, but we move. Algier. Ooh, come on. Now we're moving. Oh, another injury though. Chris Jericho's on my screen. Ooh, we move, we move, we move, we move, we move. There we go. Oh, Connor McGovern. Damn, we're losing the interior of our team this game. Not ideal. There we go. Kincaid. Move, we move, we move, we move. Ray Davis dropping balls all over the place, man. See if he wants to run the ball. Actually, Josh does. Shakir, let's go. All right. We're back in business. Oh, Osprey. Will Osprey, man. What a gem. What a gem. He's about to fight Brian Keith. Wild, man. I saw Brian Keith at a bar here in Chicago. Now he's fighting Will Osprey on TNT and Max. And maybe True TV. I'm not sure. Actually, it's not even TNT. I lied. It's TBS. But what can you do? Oh, I got a blitz. Blitz, blitz, blitz. That's what we're going for here. Blitzing. Blitzing only. Okay. Score update. There you go. Third quarter, 4:40 left, 21-21. It's 2nd and 7. I guess I don't have to tell you it's 2nd and 7. You can see that on the screen. Oh, Benford almost got that. Let's just talk some Sabres. I got the Sabres hat on. Oh, no. Things are looking good. This is what they do, though. We know we've seen this movie before, right? So it's like more at this point with them, just let me see it. You know, let me see it. I'm encouraged. I like the way they play hockey when they're cooking, man. I really do. I think they got it in 'em. I think it's all mental with this fucking team, which is the most annoying thing. Is that it's nothing we I think we sit here about the Sabres and we try to come up with rationalized for reasons that things happen. And I think they just have to get over this mental hurdle. And I think we as fans play into it a lot too. I think it's a lot of pressure for these guys. Whether it should be or not, you guys can have different opinions on that. But I think that's the case a lot of the times. So what do you do in that situation? You know, it's just a really tough spot for them to be in. But if they make the playoffs, all is forgiven. And I think it'll truly be like monkey off your back situation. I truly believe that. But it's just got to be one of these teams that do it. We've just seen it. I think that's the cruel thing about this is that the Sabres drought just kind of snuck up on us while we were waiting for the Bills one day. Like, we expected a Sabres rebuild. They had been pretty good for and sent it for a lot of years. And so we were like, okay, we'll buy into a rebuild and when we'll be back around, 4 years, we're looking at 2014, even 2013, 2014 season, right? Like the year that they really bottom out. Excuse me. Like that's only a couple years removed from a playoff. So you're like, okay, whatever. Like they'll be back around. And that's deep into the Bills drought at that point. That was the focus was the Bills drought at that point. Even no matter even if the Sabres were that bad, it was like, damn, but the Bills still haven't made the playoffs in this long and they're still mid and all this other stuff. And then the Bills made the playoffs. And now they have this freak at quarterback. So it changes up quick. All it takes is that one thing. The Sabres have one of the best players in the NHL in Rasmus Dahlin. Truly believe that. Um, Now, there's a question, and I've seen this brought up. I think Nate Geary's brought it up before. I think I've seen other people bring it up, smart people. Does it matter if you have a top five defenseman if you don't have a top five or top 10 center in the NHL nowadays? I hear you. I hear you. As a former defenseman, that hurts, but I hear you. And I almost make the case for it. And we're seeing this year Tage Thompson not even playing center sometimes, playing some wing more than he has in the past. Algiers having a much better week than James Cook did for whatever reason. I don't know. But Darlene is amazing. I'm open to the idea of a power trade. I wouldn't do it, but I'm open to it for the right guy. You have to get a center who you truly believe in. I get what I don't. Let's see what happened with Dylan Cousins. Let's see what happens. I've never been the biggest Dylan Cousins fan. My brother, if listening, he is. He has his jersey. Sorry about this. 7 million is a lot for him, though. And if there's people that still believe in him, fine. Maybe it is Buffalo. Listen, if the answer to all these things is the Sabres are cursed, fine, fine. That's cool. I hear it. All right, we're about to score here, guys. Another Josh Allen touchdown run. And we lead now 27-24. 8:21 left in this game. All right, I'm just checking, trying to see if I can fix this, but whatever. It's only the third time we're doing this, so well, that was not a good kick. Sweaty palm time. Blitzing. Oh, Newsom against his old team. Can't get the coverage, man. Shoot. All right, 7.5 minutes left. Still 24 Bills. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I can milk the clock on this drive. Get a win. 28-27 Bills lead right now. 28-27, 5:33 left. I can milk this clock and get a win here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We are going to chew clock. Oh, we already are chewing clock. We're going to milk this game. It's going to be over. Ray Davis, first down right here. Oh, shit. Josh Downs did not block Denzel Ward. We have to at least run the clock down a little bit. You guys can't see the clock. Well, I guess you can see the play clock. So you know that at least. Don't know what the issue is. This has never happened on this. And I started it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's the score is important. I understand. 4:15 left in this game. 3rd and 6 here. It's a big third down. I'm going for it, man. And that's why you go for it, because you have an alien at quarterback. There we go. All right, I think read option would be the move here. If we have it in the bag close by. We do not. There we go. Easy. Slick. Yes, she is. Don't know what that's all about. If you're in the YouTube comments, I'm good though. She said, "Hey, how are you?" I'm good. Don't need a logo, banner, nothing. Thanks though. I should have it though. All right, we get a first down here. It's pretty much game over. And we will be moving on. Bam. That's easy. We pretty much got this locked up. Read option with Josh is free, Slick says. He is correct. Myles Garrett crashing every time for some reason, man. Oh my God, right up the middle. First down here, game over. Good start. And I forgot it wasn't like college football where it doesn't end right away. Game. Set match. What a barn burner. 28-27. Win over the Cleveland Browns. Woo, boy. I don't know who that coach is, but they're shaking hands. Wow, we got it done. I like the red helmets with the all-white jerseys. I can't lie. We're going to have fun with the uniform combos this year, I think. I'm going to give the people what they want with some of this stuff. I'm going to put some spins on it, too. Josh really didn't need it efficient. The one pick, the pick six. Without that pick six, I pretty much dominated this game. 194, 17, 25. I'll take that. Algier, almost 100 yards. Chubb, after those couple quick runs, I mean, Josh is at like almost he's almost at 200 yards rushing to start the season. Dangerous. Who was their leading receiver for the Buffalo Bills? Downs, but hey, this is everybody eats kind of with the receivers. We like that. Rapp and Milano leading with the tackles. Okay. All right, well, 2-0. Start the year on the road, both games. In Tampa and then in Cleveland. So we're moving on to week 3 here. Week 3, we will be facing in the home opener, the New Orleans Saints. Let's check these injuries out, actually. All right, 4 weeks and 4 weeks, so it's not the worst. And then we get, after that, home game against the Cincinnati Bengals, which will be electric factory in that game. But we get the Saints first. Saints are 1-1. Lions and the Chiefs this week. Here's the NFL schedule this week. Let's see who the Saints have played so far this year. They lost to the Falcons, beat the Panthers. Okay, so they've just been in the division, so we don't really know a lot yet. We beat the Bucks, we beat them. Bada bing, bada boom. Allen third in the league in rushing right now. That would be crazy. But all right. We'll be back, I don't know when, but sometime this week, later this weekend maybe, for week 3 against the Saints. But folks, shout out to our sponsor, Batavia Downs. Always your premier place for gaming. Hey, 2-0 to start the season, not bad. Get the Saints this week, home opener. Feeling good about it. All right, have a good night, folks. Go Bills. Go Sabres. Let's go Buffalo.